Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I am Collecting Madness. There's always madness in love, and we love collecting. Guys, I'm back with another video. This time it's a figure from The Walking Dead. It is none other than Rick Grimes by 3-0. I'm super excited to open this one. It's not the recent Rick Grimes, it's season 1 Rick Grimes, but nonetheless, it's still a Rick Grimes figure, and I'm super excited. So here we have the front of the box. You can see an image of Rick Grimes himself. Now, this is definitely an image from the show. I don't think this is the figure, because I did take a sneak peek. He looks good, but not that high def. You can see 3-0 here. He's in his hat with the sheriff's badge. You do have Rick Grimes here. It is embroidered, so you can feel it. It is very reflective. You can see his nameplate there. 1/6 scale collectible figure, and then Walking Dead by AMC. Coming on the side, you do have a very, very reflective 3-0 sticker right there, based on the hit AMC TV series. A little blood splatter. On the back, you have another shot of Rick Grimes himself, all the legal info, The Walking Dead AMC again, and that's about it. Cracking him open, he opens from the top, and then you can pull out his clamshell housing. Now this box does come with magnets on the side. You can open it and see a window of him. You can see him walking the streets there with that bag and some gasoline and all the ammunition and guns that he finds, and then there's the window you'd be able to see the figure in. But enough about the box. Let's get into him himself. He is in a clamshell, so he does have quite a bit of stuff, so I'm going to get it all out, and then we can go over all the individual pieces and then take a look at him. Alright guys, so here we have all of his stuff. It comes with a decent amount of stuff for a apocalyptic figure who just got out of the hospital and is roaming on his own. It comes with, all the essentials. So starting off from the left, you got some shotguns here. It comes with 4 of them. Does have that wood grain effect, a nice grip on the stock. It can go back and forth. The chamber does not open, however, so you can't see any bullets like that or whatever. But these are nicely weathered, nicely painted to give it that metallic and wood effect. Same for this one. It's just a little bit darker. It does do the same thing. No chamber effect. The bottom of the butt there. Hole in the barrel. So... And this one's a little bit more scuffed up with some silver painting and scuffs as well to give it a more convincing effect. So I like these so far. You do then get a black one that does the same thing. It's a little bit harder to cock there, but it gets the job done. You're not going to be doing this a lot, but it's still cool that you can do these with it. So if you want him holding it like he is cocking it, you can absolutely do that. So these are just your basic shotguns. You then get his radio here, which I'm sure attaches to his belt. It's got a little clip there. Be careful. It is plastic. It is rigid. You know how these things go, but it's very nicely painted and very detailed with the buttons. If you get close up on it, you can actually make out some numbers and whatnot on those buttons. You do then of course get his wristwatch, and if you can see, it does have an actual face in there. It looks very metallic, very shiny. It's got some design even on the back there, going with the watch bracelet. So this is a nice piece, and it'll cover up those unsightly wrist pegs that we do not like. Next, coming up with this famous hat that he ends up giving Carl, as we all know. You got the badge there, some rope or thistle, tied around it. And this is very nice material as well. It's not molded plastic or anything. It feels like a real hat, and it actually has some suede or something on it, and you can see it kind of changes a bit of color as I swipe it, so that's really cool. You do then get his revolver. The hammer does go back. This does come out and spins, as you can see. Some wood style here for the grip, and then just metallic paint, silver all over the rest of the weapon and the barrel. So this is also really cool, and will go in his holster, in his hand, whatever you want to do. You do then get the bag that houses the 4 of these weapons that he finds. And what's really cool about this is it's an actual working zipper, so you can have the shotguns inside of it if you want, or it comes with some like this foam stuffing if you didn't want to fill it with the shotguns. It just looks like it's filled on its own if you had it by itself without the weapons. I'm personally going to store the weapons in it because that's how I like it. You do see Sheriff right there on the side of the bag as well as the other side, so it's symmetrical. And you can see there is a bit of weathering and dirt all over this bag, which I think is really cool. Looks like it's, come to the end of the time, so it's perfect for the setting that he was in. Nothing would be clean at that time. You then, of course, get his sheriff jacket, got the sheriff department there on both sides, real working zipper. You got some zippers on the side here. I don't know if they work on this side, but to give room, got an elastic band here at the bottom. So this is like a miniature real working coat. I absolutely love this. You get some trigger pulling hands to hold his pistol, shotgun. You get a fisted hand, both for the left and the right. Now what's funny is on this one, he doesn't have his wedding ring like he does on his other fingers. I thought that was a really cool touch, but for this one, he doesn't, and I don't know why, but to have that effect of his wedding ring, because he was trying to find his wife and Carl at the time, so that's really cool to see here, and some more trigger pulling. It's mostly trigger pulling, and then whatever he comes with, but enough of the accessories. Let's take a look at Rick. Taking a look at Rick, you can automatically see the likeness to him. I mean, he just looks incredible. I absolutely love this. Mine does unfortunately have a little bit of a defect there, so I'm probably going to turn this in and get it replaced, because this sculpt is just too beautiful not to get it perfect. So it's unfortunate that happened to my copy, but I'm still very, very pleased with this. He does have seamless arms here on the side, but no seamless wrist, and there's no swap out. So, but I still give him props for giving that look. So I won't be articulating him too much in the display, knowing that I have this, but it's a cool, convincing effect, so I'm still happy with it. Nothing to complain over. His badge here, these are all plastic. You got Grimes here, the sheriff's badge, some pins on the collar, the sheriff's department on the side there, like you saw the jacket. The belt is not pleather. I'm happy about that. It's like a rubbery. If you've ever had the 3-0 Game of Thrones figures, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Here's his holster. You can put the pistol in, so we'll do that in a sec. Some more pouches. I don't believe they open up at all, but you can see they even went right down into the detail to, put some weaponry in there. I'm not sure if that's grenades or extra clips, but you can see in there. And I did put the wristwatch on this side. You normally put your watch on your left wrist. I would have to go look and see what he did in the show. I just did this to comparison to show you like why I love this and how you can get rid of those unsightly wrist pegs. So you can see it a little bit here, and then not so much on this side, and it really does complete that job of looking like a full seamless figure, which I like. You do then get some standard cloth brown pants, like khaki cargo kind of feel or whatever, typical uniform. And same with the shirt. It's nicely pressed, and you got the pinstripe going down the side. I don't believe it's reflective like it would be in real life, but it still gets the job done. You got a double bend in the knee. His boot here goes all the way up. It's actually a nice boot. It is sculpted plastic, so you don't have to worry about peeling or cracking on this either. So well done, 3-0. And then there's the tread. He doesn't really have much, but he does have the 3-0 stamp and 2022 AMC there on the bottom. Just wrapping up on Rick Grimes from 3-0 from season 1. Look at the detail on this figure. You guys know I'm a massive accessory fan, and I just love putting everything on the figure that it comes with because it just shows diversity, makes it more realistic. But even though it's by a company who isn't like on Hot Toys level yet, their sculpts are usually hit or miss. I'm still completely happy with this figure, and I'm honestly impressed with the sculpt that they've done with this one, with the body, the materials used, and I will say they they've been on the come up for years, so they're definitely a top company for me, and I don't mind purchasing from them. I have not been disappointed yet. So definitely this the start to my Walking Dead collection, and I can't wait for more. There's a whole bunch more figures that I want to get, but if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. We have a goal of 500 subscribers, and we're so close. I think we're about 30 away now. I love chatting with you guys down below, so if you like the content you're seeing and you want more, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, guys, take care.